back in terms of like executing on that? Is that mining company stocks? Is that owning, I don't know, currencies of countries that have large natural supplies of these commodities? What do you and I know we're not giving specific investment advice here for sure, but I'm just kind of curious in terms of your thoughts and what are the the kind of realistic ways that people could think about trying to exploit some of these trends.
Well, traders can of course play these commodities, but you also know it when you're in a futures contract and then the contract is in contango. Well, each time you have to roll the future while you lose money on it. So for an individual investor, that's extremely complicated. So you should indeed look for mining companies probably, but of course we all know, and that's the case for gold mines, but also for copper mines and many mines, all kind of different sort of metals that they mine. You basically have issues as well because they have problems with the permitting, they have problems with their taxes, they have problem with getting the financing done. So it's difficult. And the book, and that's a very far out of the box idea, and it's not a 50% probability and maybe not even a 30% probability, but we somewhere say instead of an OPEC, or on top of an OPEC, you could have an OCAC, an organization of copper exporting countries, because a lot of these countries, especially in South America, they've taken a turn to the left. So if they would privatize to a certain extent mines, well, they could sort of form a cartel. Because if you look at oil, it's very much concentrated in a couple of countries, but it's the same for copper. Chile is already 28%. Add to that Peru and some others, 5-6 countries, well, you already have the chunk of the supply. So if they would work together, well, they could control prices as well. So that's a very important thing, and therefore, like I said, I am also a stock picker, so I try to find individual companies. But if I were to invest in mining companies, copper and related companies, I would do it to a tracker or I would do it in a fund. Because the last thing that you want is that you're right on the copper price and it doubles, but your mine that you own are nationalized at the moment. So I think you should, in a way, try to spread out your risk.
Yeah, I think that's really sensible. And if you